What's going on, guys? Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com bringing you the What's in My Soccer Bag video for the month of June 2017. Very quickly, I just wanted to apologize for this month's What's in My Soccer Bag video being a little bit late. Normally these would go up around the 1st of every month, and you're watching this on the 15th. So I'm about 2 weeks late, a little more than that. And the reasoning for that, just to make an excuse for myself, is that I recently just moved. You guys see my new background. You probably saw my new setup video. And a lot of the What's in My Soccer Bag stuff, mainly the apparel, was packed away and I didn't know where it was. So I had to find it all in order to make this video. I have it all now, which is why the video is going up 2 weeks late. Anyways, this is a series where I highlight all of the best products that I found myself using throughout the previous month. This includes apparel, equipment, as well as footwear. And I fill up a soccer bag with all of this stuff and show it to you individually, tell you what I liked about it. And of course, all of the products in today's video you can purchase for yourself by either clicking the little pop-up in the corner of the screen or the first link down below in the description. That'll take you to the What's in My Soccer Bag page on my website, where you'll find individual buy it now links with SR4U coupon codes for all the items in today's video. So if you see something you like, first link down below, go ahead and check it out. Also, I'm gonna be trying a new format for this month's What's in My Soccer Bag video. So if you guys do end up enjoying it, be sure to support the video with a like and let me know your feedback down below in the comments. Starting off with the bag, I'm wearing it right now. It is the Adidas Midvale Tango backpack with a retail price of $55 US. And the reason why I picked this backpack mainly was because I thought it was really cool looking. And I had the original Tango backpack when they first launched the line. I thought it was really nice, but this one is that much nicer. It's got this really cool looking gray and black color scheme to it, which is important if you're gonna be spending $55 on a single bag. And obviously if you're gonna carry it around a lot, you don't want it to look weird. And again, I just think it's got that cool kind of modern vibe about it, more of a square shape overall. It's got side pockets, it's got front pockets, a little zipper here at the top, a zipper there on the front as well. And what's kind of interesting is you can see that you have these two little clips here that cover up this top piece. We'll open that up in just a second. But on the side, you'll notice that there's a zipper right here. And if you open that up, you can actually access the inside of the backpack from the side as well as from the top, which is kind of an interesting thing. It's got these two clips right here, which are extremely satisfying. I don't know why they feel so good. And then you open up this top piece and you can see there's a drawstring right here, and that is what seals, not entirely, but it closes the hole a little bit, and of course holds your stuff on the inside. On the inside, there's a laptop holder. There's some more kind of mesh pockets as well, but it's mostly just one single large compartment to hold all your stuff. Sterelli Body Shield Slider Shorts. Now these are essentially soccer specific compression shorts. The retail price on these guys are $54 US. I've been using these for the better part of 2 years, I wanna say, and it's just a really good product. It's a nice stretchy material. That's the compression aspect, and mainly the reason why I like to wear compression shorts, not just when playing soccer/football, but any kind of physical activity, is it's way more comfortable. They stay in place quite nicely. And if I'm being very, very honest with you guys, it prevents wedgies, which I really do struggle with when wearing regular underwear. So you don't have that issue with these. You would wear them as your underwear. I get a lot of questions about that as well. But they also have the added benefit of the pour-on foam running down the side of either leg. It's a thin foam, you can't feel it or see it when you're actually wearing them, but it makes a big difference in terms of providing protection in an area that wouldn't otherwise be protected. So when you take little bumps to the side of the leg, those impact injuries, the small bruises, stuff that's not gonna take you out of the game, but it's annoying after the fact or even in the moment, this helps to prevent that a lot. And if you do a lot of sliding, especially if you regularly play on artificial grass or turf burns, kind of those scrapes along the side of your leg, having that extra padding will help you out tremendously if that's something that you struggle with. The Adidas Real Madrid 2017-2018 training jersey, retail on this guy is $50 US, so half the price of what an actual jersey would cost, but equally as good quality, and actually I prefer the material they use on the training tops over the actual jerseys. What's great about this is it's made from their Adizero material, so it's super, super thin. It's got a little bit of stretch to it. You can see the sleeves are basically completely perforated, and it's just good quality stuff. Very, very comfortable to wear, especially on a really hot day. Obviously it's all black, which is not ideal when the sun is out, but nonetheless, it looks cool as well. It's got the gray stripes down the side of the sleeves, and then of course this kind of teal blue color Some might call it green. On the front in the form of the Madrid and the Adidas branding. Nothing on the back, as you guys can see, but a really, really nice training top for 50 bucks that you can also wear casually. The 2017-2018 Adidas Real Madrid away shorts. Now these are $45, so they are not cheap, but they're very, very good quality, and I think they look pretty cool as well. Similar color scheme to the training top in that it's black with this kind of teal green color. You have the logo right there for Real Madrid on the one side, and then the back of the shorts, you have the embroidered Adidas logo in that color, as you can see. The material of the shorts is really interesting. It's their new Climacool material, which let me show you guys the new logo, because it actually is pretty cool. Oh no, I lost it. Here it is. But here's the new Climacool logo, which they haven't changed this logo in what seems like forever, but there it is. And as you guys can see, especially from this angle, the material is like semi-translucent. It's really, really thin, allows air to basically pass right through it, which is kind of nice when it is really hot. And it's got this interesting shininess to it. So overall, really good looking, really good quality. Worth the money, something you kind of have to determine for yourself, but I definitely do like them. The Adidas Tiro 17 warm-up top. This guy retails for 70 bucks, which is expensive, but it's actually such good quality, I'm very, very surprised. I didn't expect it when I had ordered it, but what's nice about it, and the main reason why I got it, is it is a hoodie, but the hood material is very thin, lightweight. It's not something that really bothers you when you play in it. Plus, it's got this kind of extended neck area, so you can cover up the bottom half of your face when it is really, really cold, which unfortunately I bought this in June, and there weren't too many days where I needed to do that. And actually, this is much warmer than I was honestly anticipating. So again, didn't really wear it all that much in June, but I wanted to show it to you guys anyways, in case you need something for cold weather that's relatively thin, because that's what's kind of cool about this, is it is so thin. The front and back is made out of this kind of like textile material, so it's got that windbreaker aspect to it without actually being a jacket. But on the inside, I'll try to reverse it for you guys. It's got this like, here you go. It's got this like silver stuff on the inside with a mesh liner as well. That's almost like a thermal type material. It really keeps the heat in quite nicely, but still remains very, very thin. So you can train in this, use your chest, not have to worry about extra bulk on your body, but still maintain a really solid level of warmth. The sleeves are made from a more stretchy material and are actually like a fleece on the inside with the thumb slots as well. So they really thought of everything with this particular sweater, jacket, hoodie, whatever you want to call it. I really like it though, and for 70 bucks, if you want kind of an all-in-one cold weather lightweight hoodie or sweater, I would really, really recommend this. The Nike PSG 2017-2018 training pants. These guys retail for $75, and I really like what Nike has done with this year's training pants for all their main clubs, in that the material they use is so stretchy now. I really, really like how they feel. Fun fact about me, I don't really like playing soccer/football in pants, mainly because when the bottom part, my shin area, ankle area has bulk there, I just don't like how that feels. It bothers me for some reason. But fun fact number 2, we're learning a lot about each other today. I also don't like being cold, so wearing pants is a necessary evil sometimes, and I don't actually mind wearing these that much. They are of course tapered pants, so they get tighter around your ankle, so there's not a lot of extra bulk. It does have the standard zipper, as you would expect on most soccer pants, but Nike doesn't do it all the time. And the zipper is there so you can get the pants on and off without removing your shoes, at least a little bit more easily. They're blue and red in color, as you would expect for PSG. You got the logo on the one side, the Nike logo on the other side, and then of course this interesting kind of, I guess, band running down the side. It doesn't restrict the stretch of the material, which is kind of cool. And it's an interesting pattern. Accents really nicely. I think they're cool looking, they're comfortable to wear. And again, this is something you can wear casually as well, really, really easily, because the quality is definitely there. The only downside about these is that they are really meant for training because there are no pockets on them. So kind of a downside of this particular product, but if you are using them strictly to train in, that should not be an issue for you at all. 2017-2018 Adidas Real Madrid home socks. $25 retail price on these guys, which admittedly I think is a little bit steep given the complexity and general quality of the sock. And that's not to say that it's bad, but I'm always curious to buy the latest team socks when the new kits come out for the new season, because I'm curious what they do with the foot area. And this year, as you can see, they've gone extremely simple, and the socks are actually remarkably thin. They're on the thinner side overall, thinner than most match socks you'll find from other brands, but this is what Adidas is doing right now. You can see they are labeled left and right, although there isn't really any kind of targeted padding on the bottom. They're thinned out across the top as well, as you guys can see by the little kind of checkered pattern. That's just really thin material, especially once it stretches out. You got the Real Madrid branding there on the front, the Adidas logo on the back, and of course it is that white and teal coloring with the little accent there at the top. And then when you fold this top piece in, it reveals some Adidas stripes in that same accent color, which is a cool little detail. 25 bucks, is it worth it? Kind of something you have to determine for yourself, but they definitely are nice socks, so I can't complain about that. Sterelli Body Shield leg sleeves. Now this is a product that I legitimately do use every single time that I wear shin guards. They retail for 30 bucks. They're available in white as well as black. And what's great about them is mainly the fact that they eliminate the need for tape to hold your shin guards in place. So it's a compression sleeve first and foremost, a nice stretchy material, very good quality, extremely durable as well. And you notice at the top and bottom bands on the inside, it's got silicone grips to help hold the sleeves in place, which, like I said, they do so extremely effectively. You're also going to notice that on the front of the sleeve, it does have a built-in pocket where you can slide your shin guards in, so they're not sitting directly against your leg, which can be a little bit more comfortable depending on your shin guards. And because of the design where it's closed at the bottom, the shin guards can't fall all the way through, so they stay in place quite nicely along with the sleeves themselves. Then you have the added benefit of pour-on foam on the outside of your calf, providing protection in an area that would not normally be covered at all. And again, if you've played competitive soccer, you know that this is an area where you get hit quite a lot. It's not going to prevent a broken leg or something like that, but those little bumps and bruises, even cuts, that's something that's going to be stopped because of this pour-on foam that, again, you don't feel or see when you're actually using this product. So if you need something to hold your shin guards in place, this is what I would recommend. Third generation C6 Agility full carbon fiber shin guards. With an SR4U coupon code, you can get these for 135 bucks. So they are far from cheap, but they really are the best of the best in every measurable category. Think about superheroes. Most of them only have one power, and then you have Superman, who has pretty much all the powers, which is kind of cheap. That's what these shin guards are like. They're the best of the best in every measurable shin guard category. So if you really value having a really hard protective shell, this has that. It is rock solid. It's aerospace grade, carbon fiber, handmade in the US, so the quality is absolutely fantastic. But also, if you want a low profile, thin shin guard, the shell is thinner than any shin guard period. It's just super, super thin. The foam backing is actually 3 times as thick as the actual shell itself is, but with the combination of the shell and the backing, they're also super, super thin. So they're extremely low profile while also providing maximum impact protection. They also fit really nicely, and they're essentially weightless on your leg. So again, best of the best in every category, super durable. I've been wearing the exact same pair for 3 years, and you can see they still look brand new. So if you're interested in the last pair of shin guards that you'll ever need, if you can justify the $135 price tag, there truly is nothing better. The Nike Ordem 5. Now this is their current top-end match ball. Retail price on this guy is 160 bucks. So not cheap at all, but typical match ball pricing these days. And it's basically the same as previous Ordem match balls. The 4, the 3, the 2, the 1. They have made some changes over the years, but the differences are so minimal that honestly, it's pretty much impossible to tell a difference between them all, aside from the graphics, of course. Visually, they're a little bit different. This here, I think it looks pretty cool. And as a performance product, it does perform really, really nicely. What I like about the Ordem, and I guess the key characteristic of this match ball over match balls from other brands as an example, is that this has a little bit more of a weighted feel, I would say. It's a little bit of a firmer feel as well in terms of kicking it, but it's very, very predictable in terms of how it flies through the air, meaning that if you kick it straight, it goes straight. If you swerve the ball, it swerves appropriately. It's got a very consistent feel to it and consistent performance, which I think is nice. It doesn't have an unpredictability like we've seen with, for example, some Adidas World Cup balls in the past. So for those reasons, I really, really like it. And again, if you're just looking for a good quality soccer ball, you get what you pay for with these match balls. They truly are better than the $30 options, but they also cost significantly more. Correxol Active Pro Insoles. Now, this is kind of an unusual product for me to feature in this series. And quite honestly, when I reviewed these, I liked them, but it wasn't something that I was expecting to use ever again after reviewing them. But I really do legitimately like this product, especially when I'm not testing out shoes and I'm playing on harder ground. Having that little bit of extra support makes a big difference in terms of just overall comfort over the course of running around for 2-3 hours sometimes. So if you don't know too much about these, I definitely recommend checking out my original review video where I go over all the details. They aren't particularly cheap with a retail price of $50 US, but they are significantly more comfortable and offer significantly more support than what you'll find from the stock insoles that come in your shoes. They're also customizable in terms of being able to get a low, a medium, or a high arch, so you customize it to the shape of your foot specifically to get the best possible comfortable fit. And what's also nice about these is they actually do eliminate some dead space on the inside of your shoes. So I won't wear these when I'm actually testing out new shoes because it will actually change the fit. But when I'm not in the process of testing shoes, more often than not in this last month, I found myself using the Active Pro insoles instead of the stock ones. The Adidas X17 Pure Speed. Now this was the new model from Adidas in the month of June. It replaces the Pure Chaos, which if you're familiar with that shoe, this is hardly different. They've tweaked some little things, mainly the cut of the upper, so it does fit a little bit slimmer. The lace cover fits slightly closer to the top of your foot, and it's got a little bit of a different synthetic, but again, very, very similar to that of the Pure Chaos. But as a whole, they have made those minor improvements that I think make the shoe feel that much better. And if you're asking me what my personal favorite boot from Adidas is right now at the top end price points, it is actually the Pure Speed. I am quite a big fan of this particular shoe. I find them very comfortable. The heel lockdown and just general fit, I think, is a major highlight for this model. I really like the fact that the lace cover doesn't add too much bulk to the shoe, and it actually gives the shoe a nice consistency in terms of touch across the entire foot, which is really, really nice. They're relatively lightweight, they have a good responsiveness to them, and the fact that they're FGAG is a nice feature as well. If you guys want to learn a little bit more about these, there is actually a playtest video on my channel, so if you haven't seen that, I'll leave a little pop-up on screen. The Puma Evopower Vigor 3D1. Now this is a more expensive alternate variation of the Evopower Vigor one. Those retail for $200, these retail for $275. Is it worth the extra 75 bucks? I can't say that I necessarily like this shoe more than the standard variation, but it is interesting, and it does have its differences in terms of certain performance quirks. Obviously, it maintains the same sole plate and stud pattern, which allows for really good flexibility. But as a whole, even though this does still incorporate an Adapt-Lite synthetic, this shoe does feel more solid and more reinforced, less flexible overall in comparison to the standard variation. More responsiveness through the midfoot with these little straps that they've incorporated within the lacing system. You have the knitted aspect as well, running through the middle as well as the ankle area, which I like the look of and I like the feel of. And of course, you still get the AccuFoam dots running throughout the entire foot. So as a whole, it still has the same general experience that you would get from the standard Evopower Vigor 1, but like I said, with a little bit more solidness, a little bit more responsiveness, but not necessarily characteristics that I would say make for a better shoe. Do I like it? Yes, but I'm still kind of undecided on which one that I like more. Still a very, very solid option overall if you do want that Evopower with some more responsiveness to it. That is it for this month's What's in My Soccer Bag video. Again, if you're interested in any of the products that you saw, it's the first link down below in the description. That'll take you to the What's in My Soccer Bag page on my website, where you'll find individual buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes for all of the items. If you enjoyed the video and want to continue seeing this series happen on a monthly basis, be sure to support it with a like. That helps me out tremendously. As always, if you have any questions regarding anything in today's video, leave it down below in the comments and I definitely will get an answer out to you. If you aren't subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I post daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information linked down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.